I'm a junior with a nursing major, and I'm also a member of the women's swim team, the track and field team, and softball team. How did I start drawing? I think I've been drawing for like as long as I can remember. Like I think I have my auntie Chiamaka to thank for that because back in Nigeria, I think when I was like 6, we both of us stayed up till like 12 p.m. And I remember the first thing that I was drawing that she told me to draw was the Little Mermaid. So we were up there, we were like in our room at 12 p.m. because that was late. I was like 6 years old, and then she was teaching me how to draw Ariel. And I remember thinking that like, oh wow, I really like this. Like I really wanted to do this. And then since then, I just started drawing like art class in primary school. That's grade school was my best. I did anything related to art. I did bead making. I think we had like this little baking thing in school. So I did that, and then there was like this competition. I think I applied for it, and I think like there were 100 people. I came like 30th. It wasn't that good, but I was proud of that. And then when I moved on into secondary school, that's high school, I so when I went back to second when I started secondary school, I didn't have it was boarding school, so like I couldn't really draw as much as I could, and even when I did, it wasn't that much. I think this was around the time when I discovered anime. So like every single thing I drew was anime. It was Naruto, Bleach, anything about that. So then I just kept on doing that. And then I think in Nigeria, like during that time, to actually be like recognized and noticed, you had to be so good at realistic drawing or photorealism, and I sucked at that. So I was like, I just thought that there's no way that art being an artist could be a career or something. So I just like that wasn't in my mind. My first option was to be an architect. Then my second choice was nursing or medicine. So at first I was doing architecture, but later on I changed my mind and I stuck to nursing, and then that's what I'm doing now. In high school, my best class was obviously art, and then my worst class was math. Like I was so bad at math. Like I don't know. I'm so happy. I'm not even in a profession that requires art. So during that time, I think I only did traditional art. That's like pencil, paint, watercolor, acrylics, and all of that. Because I didn't know there was anything like digital art. Like I didn't know what that was. So I just did all of those, and then when I graduated secondary school, like I realized that there was something called digital art. So we had this iPad in the house. Everyone used it, so I used to use that. And then I remember I wanted the stylus, but it was like $60, and like no one was gonna buy it from America and ship it to Nigeria. So I googled how to make a DIY stylus, and I saw that like you could take a pencil and then you kind of like shave the top to make it rounded and wrap it in aluminium foil, and something about like the foil conducts or something. I don't know the science behind it, but it worked, and that was what I used for like a whole year. And then I kind of like stopped drawing because like I was focusing on taking my SATs and TOEFL to come here. Then like when I got here, I completely stopped drawing. I stopped drawing because like school and all of that. Then I took a fine art class. I took a fine art class, and it was kind of fun. I have my sketchbook here, show some stuff. So they give you this book while you're in while you're in class, and then yeah, I have a few drawings here. So this was like the first stage. She was like, don't look at what was it? Don't look at the paper while you're drawing. Just look at the person you're drawing, and you can't take your pen off the paper. So that sucked. And then just ignore that. This was my partner. I just kind of like had to draw him. This is so hard. Okay, so here And then let me just find some more. I have a lot of art and stuff like that here. Okay, listen. So this, I don't know if you know this. This is, it doesn't look like him, but this is supposed to be V from BTS. I'm a K-pop fan. He's my bias, so this is him. It doesn't look like him because, well, I wasn't really good at like making people look like they are supposed to, but I think I'm better now. So. This was a few months after the other one. I think I really got better. Like you can tell that this is Will Smith from the Aladdin movie. So like he really looks like him. And yeah. This was around the time when I first started getting into digital art. So I wasn't really comfortable with drawing on paper, on the tablet. So I would kind of draw it here and then take a picture and then trace it on my tablet. So I think that's most of that there. Oh, and there's one more. This is like the art I'm the most proud of. This is supposed to be my self-portrait. It doesn't really look like me, but I think I tried. I'm gonna do another self-portrait soon because I think I've gotten way better than this. But yeah, that's supposed to be me. Anyway, I think I drew a lot like in high school when I said I was like obsessed with anime. I think this was after I watched this show, this anime show, Bleach. So I started making this little comic book. And then it's supposed to be about this girl that she can see ghosts, and then it's so stupid. She can see ghosts, and then like she finds out that this other guy too can see ghosts, and then he takes her to this secret underground school or something like that. And then she finds out that everyone like in that school, everyone has what's it called? A pet, like a guardian pet or something like that. So she finds out that hers is a fire phoenix, and that's like the rarest one. Like no one has had it since like 1,000 years, something like that. So these are some like drawings. This is like 5 years ago. You can see like the anime kind of style in my drawings. Like look at this. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. But it looks so horrible. But like I kind of like the story. I remember when I was drawing this, like there are some frames that made me so happy to draw like this one because it was doing some kind of like Naruto kind of spellbinding kind of thing. I'm not sure where I got that from, but yeah, that was that. And then like I have a lot more. I think like because I never finished this. I did like a lot of comics over my time, like in high school, but I never actually finished one because I don't know. I think I just got lazy. But I think this was like the furthest I ever went. This was like 20 pages, so that's saying something. So like, yeah, this was the page I was the second most proud of because like it didn't take me any time at all. This, like the drawing of the guys here and her, like I was so proud of that. Like you can actually you can see that. And then I would like to show some of my digital art, but I can't because it's on the internet. I try to post it often, but then that's most of that. And then I have some of my traditional work. That's all I can show here. So this was like last year. I think it was Halloween, so I felt like doing something like scary for the season. But it's kind of like supposed to be a haunted house. And then that's that. And then I'm kind of sad I didn't finish this. I think I just got like super lazy. But I feel like it would have turned out nice. I don't know. I just felt like drawing a tiger all around. A tiger. I just felt like drawing. I feel like it would have turned out nice. I used color pencils here. And then this is like watercolor over here. I feel like I kind of wish I finished it, but I could still try, but you know, I don't feel like the buzz is just off. And then I think that's that with that sketchbook. Mm, this is what I used to draw digitally right now. So this is the package it comes in. It's a Helium tablet. So to use it, you kind of like just plug it in, and then you draw on this, and then what you draw shows up on the laptop. So you can't use this alone. You just have like a laptop or a phone or a computer or something, and then it takes a while to get used to it because like you need to have some level of hand-eye coordination. So like you're kind of like drawing on this, and then you're looking straight at the monitor. So you have some kind of coordination with that. This is my latest sketchbook. I think I just got this like last 2 months ago or something. It's thoroughly empty because I haven't really done anything, but I was just kind of trying to learn how to draw eyes, and then there's more eyes here. And I drew some people. I'm not that good at portraits yet, but I try to keep on practicing. These are some faces. These are like quick sketches, so they don't look that good. And then I was trying to like go back to the basics, learn like from stick figures and get in poses. But yeah, I think like everything I like to do nowadays, it stems from art. Like I don't know how to bake, but I kind of like doing it. I'm horrible at it. Just keep that in mind. Like, but I feel like you can pour some creativity into that. I like to knit too. Again, I'm not good at it, but I like to do that too. One way that drawing has really influenced me is that like if I'm like sitting in the subway or like I don't know, just sitting down outside, I would have my headset on and kind of like be looking at people's faces because I remember watching this drawing video, and they're like drawing video about portraits, and they're like, if you want to get good at drawing stylized portraits, you need to kind of like notice people and then see like because everyone has a feature that stands out about them that makes them look like what they look like. So I would kind of be like staring at people, but like not in a weird way. I'm just trying to like see individual people and see what makes them different from someone else. And then yeah, like I said, I stopped drawing, and then I recently got back into it this because of the quarantine. Because I was like, I'm not doing anything, I might as well draw. And then I think I really improved because my drawings used to look so flat before, but now I kind of like try to add light and all of these elements to it that make it look a lot better. And I think I saved the best for the last because this is the best. Like this has to be like the biggest drawing I ever did. This was for my fine art class finals. So she was like, my professor just said to draw something. I don't know, but she said it had to be on this huge piece of paper. So like, I think I decided to draw because I've been wanting to draw that for a while because I don't know how to draw water. So I was like, this could be good practice. So I drew like Moses on the Red Sea because like there's a lot of water obviously there. But like yeah, I think this is the biggest thing I have ever drawn in my life. Like it's so huge. But like yeah, that's it. It took me like a whole month because like I couldn't really get the water right. Like I think there's like 5 or 6 layers of painting under this because I kept on redoing it and redoing it. And she said we only get this one paper. So yeah, I think this is the best art like I've ever done. I mean, I feel like now I could do a better job, but I still like this one a lot. I think this was last fall, no, last spring. So it hasn't been that long though. Recently, I've been trying to get into inking because this month's Inktober. It's like this thing that someone founded that they give you prompts every day of the month of October, and then you try to draw stuff. But I decided I couldn't do it because I have a lot of school stuff to do. But yeah, I got my ink pens, but I think I'm just gonna hold on to them until later. And well, I think that's everything. I think that's all. Everything I like, it has some sort of thing to do with creativity or art or something. And I think I like I kind of like that because that's kind of person I want to be. Yeah.